Hey gang, and welcome to Magicite. This is a game that a number of you may be unfamiliar with, but I hope to make you familiar with it and make you go buy the game because it's a lot of fun and it's really cool. You know already that I'm a big fan of roguelike type of games, so Spelunky, Binding of Isaac, Risk of Rain, stuff like that. And this is along the same lines with a little bit of Minecraft thrown in there. There's some crafting involved and stuff, and it's just a lot of fun. It's a solid game. It's still in development, and I'm making this video right now because a new build just came out with some new characters and tweaks to the game and stuff like that. So I have featured this in a subscriber shoutout video, had some Magicite gameplay in the background, and I've also played this on a live stream, but this will be like a full-on video of a run, and I'll try to explain the game a little bit as we go and just kind of show it off because I think it needs to be shown off. And there is online multiplayer too, which thankfully a game finally does that. I haven't used it yet, but it is available, which is awesome. So we'll just hop into a single player game here and explain some stuff a little bit. So you can choose your races. Oh, there's new stuff to unlock. You start off, I think, just with the peon. I can't remember. And then you can unlock guys as you progress. And you can see down below on the bottom half of the screen, it tells you how you can unlock them. You get a percentage chance to unlock them. And this guy, such a troll, the pig folk. So you don't know what their stats are going to be and stuff like this. You don't know ahead of time. So I beat the game without using an HP potion, which was really hard, and I thought it was going to be an awesome character, and look at his stats on the left-hand side there. They all suck. But each type of race will have different bonuses, different starting items, different stats and stuff like that. I really like the Remnant a lot because he's a magic type of character, +4 magic, and you start with a magical staff. Let's take a peek here. The Quaylog. 100% unlock chance after beating the game without crafting anything. What? Bandicoot. 50% chance to unlock after visiting the crater. Okay. And the Djinn. 100% unlock chance after beating the game by only killing one enemy. Holy moly, that's going to be interesting. Okay, so we're going to play as a Remnant because I really like mage characters, and then you can unlock different variants and stuff, which, who cares? You get a lot of hats you can unlock as well, which have different perks to them. There are two that I have not yet done. I have tried doing Sean's head using a cheat code in-game. I've done that a number of times, and it doesn't seem to unlock it for some reason. And then the Overworld Helm. Beat the game without taking any damage. I've tried that a few times, and I've gotten pretty close. It's usually like a mimic chest that ends up doing damage to me towards the end of the game, which is Lesai. But anyway, I like using the Magician hat here. So when I level up, there's a 33% chance to gain an additional magic stat, and that directly correlates to how much magic damage you do, and it just looks freaking fabulous. And then you also have companions here. I unlocked the Gorgon Eye here by beating the game without interacting with any NPCs, which you'll see as we get to them, which was really hard to do. And there's two new ones here. Gooey Ghost, unlock after crafting the 3 legendary swords. Huh? Are those... I think that's when you combine a magic item that we may see eventually with a sword you can get as a drop. Beat the game with the Rivenrath scale equipped. Oh, that's pretty easy. Okay, cool. I'll have to keep those things in mind. Oh, and I didn't choose my companion. So this little guy, he follows me around, and he will regen my mana for me, which is really awesome. So you pick that stuff for your guy, and then you can also get certain traits. So you can get, you just kind of roll them, and you see, oh, what you end up getting. This is pretty decent. So +2 to my magic, and then you can craft health potions as you play, and this will give you a 50% chance to get more ingredients, so that would help you find more stuff for crafting. This one's nice because you can get small potions, and then you can also combine them to make big potions, and Potion Brewer will help you get more big potions. Let me roll a couple times. I'm mostly focusing on my magic stat here because I'm going with a magic build. So I want to get something that has a good magic stat and then also has good traits. So I might click around a little bit here. You know what? This is good enough. It doesn't need to be perfect. That is good enough. Alright, so we are loading into the game. So you progress through different districts, and there are different biome types, I suppose you could say, within, well, that you choose to go to for each district. And let's see. So we've got the 2 guaranteed starting items here, the wooden axe and the bolt, which is a magical item. And then I got lucky enough to start with a total biscuit, which is awesome. You can eat that and it permanently increases your stats. So the Minecrafty part comes in to play really early in the game here. We got to collect wood using an axe, and then you can create more items and weapons and gear and stuff after that. So our magical weapon here, it'll use some of the mana and it'll do a really powerful blast in the vertical range here. I'm gonna punch these plants to collect some items. That's nice. And then later on we could create a staff that will do some like ice type damage, where it has some ice shards that float around you. And then my favorite is the flame staff, which does a horizontal attack, and we'll get into that a little bit later. Alright, so let's start crafting, shall we? We need to craft a pick so we can collect some of these rocks here. It's been a little while since I've played, so I may be a little rusty, but we are going to combine stuff and get a pick handle, and then we need to combine some wood to get wooden planks, and then combine the wooden planks to get a wooden blade, combine those, and you've got a pick. So yeah, it's most crafting is along those same lines. And now we need to start collecting stones so we can rank up. Oh, I didn't mean to drop down. Oh boy. I'm a little rusty. So the nice thing about this magical character is you can cheese stuff so easily. Get cheesed, and I'll take your drops. Woohoo! So enemies will drop items sometimes, and they also drop gold coins and XP. So I just collected all that stuff. It does despawn after not too terribly long, so you gotta try to get to it ASAP. Oh man, we've got a lot of piggies here. Early game, piggies are a little difficult unless you can cheese them. So when I level up, I get more stats usually. So now my magic points are at 12, so I do 12 damage, and I also have 12 mana. I like the simplicity of that. It's like what you see is what you get, basically. Oh, and then I just leveled up. Now I'm at 14 because my little hat gave me an extra bonus magic stat there, which is amazing. Okay, the spiders are very important to mages because they can drop cobweb, which I need in order to continue the process of getting other staffs. I need one more spider web, unfortunately. Okay, I should be collecting a little more wood. I'm getting distracted because I'm trying to explain things and doing the whole talky bit, but we're making some good progress here, getting some good stuffs, and we should be doing pretty well in the early game here. Get cheesed. Oh, that's right. And then when you hit certain level landmarks, as it were, you can pick a skill path. We're gonna go with the magical skill path, and this is a sucky skill, levitate. I don't know why that's a thing, but that's what it does. Oh, you can control it up and down. I did not know that. I did not know that because I never ever work with this thing, but it exists. There it is. Kite that guy. Come here, Slimy. So mobs, like the slimes, will do contact damage to you. Your HP is up here with your other stats. They can hurt a lot, especially early game before you get any equipment or anything like that, so it's best to play it safe. I could use my tools and stuff as melee weapons, but they hardly do any damage, and melee attacking is a lot harder than mage attacking. You gotta time it just right so that you're within striking range of them, but they're not within striking range of you. It's pretty tricky. So I've never had great success with melee characters. I guess I didn't fully explain that. So like I'm doing the mage build, obviously. Oh, I regret this. Oh gosh. I'm doing the mage build, but you can also do melee and you can also do ranged, which is another very strong character, I think. You can craft your own arrows out of the different ores that you pick up. Speaking of which, I should... Oh. Uh-oh. Hey, guy. I should... Hold on. Oh, no, spiky. Ah, so many things. Whew. Whew. So many things. Okay, my stomach is grumbling. I'm taking a lot of damage here. It's a good thing I'm extra healthy with this character. Okay, I completely lost my train of thought there. 100% lost it. I'm good. Oh, here. I'm getting hungry. Oh, that's right. I need to rank up my gear. So we're gonna do the same process we did with wood, but we're doing it with stone this time. So we're gonna make a stone blade, and then we're gonna make the pick handle, and there we go, we have a stone pick. So now we can start getting better stuff out of those rocks that we're picking. So we're gonna start getting iron, and then we progress on from iron to gold, and from gold to diamond. Alright, so we're at the end of this level, and this is where we can pick the next biome to go to. So we could go back to the forest, we could go to the tundra, or we could go to the swamp. I'm gonna go forest one more time. It's the easiest, and it has some good stuff that we still need to collect. Alright, so after you beat a level or a district, you end up in a town with a bunch of NPCs that you can shop with and stuff like that. So this guy here, he can smelt stuff for you at no cost, which is nice. You can buy items outright, so if we had a lot of gold, we could buy the highest tier diamond pick right now and be set for the game. Instead, I'm just gonna buy this iron pick outright. Even though I just made a stone pick, now I've ranked up in my my technology basically. Then here we've got the hoarder. He can buy pretty much anything from you. As a mage, I'm not gonna need monster hide, so I'm gonna sell that. I already upgraded my pick, so I'm gonna sell that. And there's really, I guess I can sell the monster bones. I don't really need those. Alrighty, I hope I'm doing a good enough job of explaining things as I go here. There's kind of a lot of stuff to do, and it's tricky to do it at the same time as you're playing. So, we are gonna start making some HP potions, because I'm at about half health. And what I'm gonna do here is just combine those, and I've got HP potions. So, herbs, or herbs, however you want to pronounce it, are very important. The small potions, they will do 2 HP per drink, and if I were to combine these, I'd get a big potion that does 5. So I guess technically that would be a good idea. Let's do that. So you gain 1 HP regen by doing that. Another important thing is cooking food, because as we saw earlier, we got a little notification that our stomach was grumbling. So you pick up raw meat from creatures as you kill them sometimes, then you can make a little fire pit, and you right click on it with your raw meat, and you get cooked meat, and then you eat it, and your hunger bar up here will go up. And then, if you saw that just there, when I ate, I had a chance of getting an HP point back, and that just happened there, which is really nice. So, I think we're ready to move on to our next district, which will be the forest once again. And why is my bolt not on my bar? Alright, so I'm gonna focus on collecting... Oh, it's about to break. Alright, I'll just collect up enough wood as I can until this axe breaks, and then I'm probably gonna be set for the rest of the game, honestly, when it comes to wood. Not too concerned. So now when we pick these rocks with our iron pick, we can also get ironite ore, which is awesome. We can start making some equipment and stuff, and starting to get really strong. Okay, where are you gonna hop to? Hup. I'm gonna go ahead and start busting this open. This is a hive, basically, a wasp hive. I want to get, oh, seriously? I want to get a lot of XP from messing these guys' lives up. Okay, I'm gonna try to get over there before it despawns. There we go. And I'm gonna come back here and cheese it a little bit more. It'd be a lot easier if this stupid thwomp wasn't here, but not a whole lot I can do about that. So that spawned a ton of wasps, but I can kill them off, and I can go get their goodies, and life is great. And I leveled up. Woohoo! So what do I have now? I really just need one more spider web, and I can start showing you guys what you want to focus on as a mage. So we're gonna keep farming these guys. The little pigs and stuff are passive, but they have drops that are important, the food, and then just the XP and gold as well. One other companion that is really, really nice is the ancient bat. What he will do, oh, there it is, the spider web. he will randomly drop items for you at random times. So sometimes in the very first district, you could get a diamond blade, and then you'll be able to craft the diamond pick right off the bat and just be set for the rest of the game. So that is a very, in my opinion, overpowered, but still awesome companion that you can use. So anyway, I use the spider web to create a bug net. And what we can do with the bug net is come to these little shrubs that have bugs, and we can catch the bugs. I just got a fire bug, which is awesome because that is what you need to create your own, I think I saw another one back here, create your own staffs. Did I see another bug? Yeah, I did. Gimme, guy. Okay, so we got an ice bug. The staff we have now is made using thunder bugs. So we have all three types right now. We have thunder, which is a completed staff. We have the ice bug, which creates those rotating shards that I mentioned, and then the fire bug, which creates the ooh, there's a lot of guys here. The fire bug creates the horizontal attacks. There we go. All right, get cheesed. We'll go ahead and cheese this Pumbaa and spider. Oh, another Pumbaa wants to say hi. Let's cheese the spider first. Come here, guy. Hakuna Matata, sucker! And give me fire. Ah, thunder. We don't need thunder because we already have that completed staff. Alright, so now I'm pretty much set to start gearing up for the late game. Just kind of following the general progression of gear and stuff. Once you get your net, you're usually in pretty good shape as a mage. I'll take that skill. And that one is not going to be super important for us. For 10 seconds, rapidly regain mana. But with my little companion here, that's really not going to be a concern. He refills my mana so fast that I'm probably never going to be able to run out. Yeah, I guess we'll just keep collecting the iron. Pretty soon we'll be able to combine iron and these monster pelts to start creating some wearable gear for the mage, and that will increase both my HP and my magic damage. Oh, we got a mini boss guy here. I'm not sure what they're called exactly, but they have a lot of hit points. Whoa, 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 what are you doing, guy? They can call down, like, flaming boulder kind of things from the sky to do damages to you. Now, unfortunately, I'm going to miss out on all those drops because he's taken too many hits. But I'm just going to continue to cheese him, take all this good stuff, cheese the spider, and I think we're going to go on the top path here. Yeah, because there's a lot of guys. I probably should... Whoop! Okay, we're at the end here. I should use my HP potion here rather shortly. Give me all the goods. Okay, where are you going to? Get cheese. Alright, so we have reached the end of this district. Let's grab this last little bit of iron. And we could either go back to forest here or tundra. Let's try out the tundra. It could be a bad idea, but we're going to do it anyway. Alright, let's eat a little bit of food. Hump, hump. I'm going to go ahead and chug that. Oh yeah, I have plenty more herbs that I can use to make more. Beautiful. So, let us sell off some excess that we don't need. Namely you and you. I don't like the ice staff at all, and I already have the thunder staff. And I don't need any more spider webs, and I don't need any shrooms. Those are used just like the herbs are to make potions. They make mana potions, but like I've already mentioned, that's not going to be a concern. So, because we don't have... Oh wait, yeah we do. Because I already have my iron pick, the only other thing I really care to use my iron for is going to be gear. So let's come over here to the blacksmith, talk to him, and why don't you make me 3 iron bars. And then I'm going to take 3 monster pelts and combine those to make refined cloth. Then we come back over here to this fine young lady, Flora the tailor. I will give her refined cloth. I will give her a medal. And she will give me... Dun dun dun. What are these called? Elegant fabric. And then I can craft this guy the elegant robe. So that will increase my HP by 2 and my magic by 4. Which is awesome. So that's why I want to hold on to the monster pelts. The other type of skin that I was selling off, that's used for if you want to make ranged gear. Alright, so we're getting pretty well set up. I need 1 more firebug. Could even come from this little shrub right here, if we're lucky. and then we are completely set. Alright, so now that we're in a new biome, you guys get to see all kinds of new mobs and stuff, which are really cool. I don't come here very often because there's not a ton of stuff that I need here. Oh man, these guys are tanky. There, cheapers. I don't come here terribly often, so I'm not super familiar with these guys, but it should be interesting to check out. And look at that. So we combine those and we get a fire gem, and then we combine that with a stick, and we get what we want. Oh yeah. So I'm done with that guy, basically. So now, I can do that. And I think that blast will go to the end of the level, basically. So it gets really, really easy to cheese enemies through walls and from long distance and stuff like that. Okay, we also have these fairies here. Wow, did I just one-shot that fairy? And then the passive guys are these little bunny wabbits, and then you have these knights as well. Wow, get one shot, fools. Seriously. That's amazing. Okay, and that's where our hat comes in handy, is because we keep getting more and more magic stats just passively, and we do more and more damage and just really destroy fools. Okay, so these guys are still pretty tanky. I'm still only doing 25 damage to them, so they're definitely not getting one shot, but they're very easily cheesable, so I'm not too worried about them. Alright, so now it's basically just trying to rank up in gear and stuff like that until we get to the end of the game. There's some highly, highly difficult biomes coming up that we need to make sure we're prepared for. But as far as early to mid game is concerned, I am feeling pretty strong. Whoa! Oh hey, that's a mini boss I am not terribly familiar with. Let's cheese her. Get cheesed, lady. Oh, she can come through walls. Okay. She can cheese as well, but yeah, you can see how much damage she freaking does. Or can take, sorry. Wow, seriously, lady? Be dead. Be dead! Wowza! I know I'm not doing a ton of damage, there we go, but holy Moses. Alright, and now we get our final skill. Oh, this is a nice one, actually. Let me take care of these fairies quick, and then I will explain that skill. Oh, I didn't notice the little frostbolt they were shooting. Get cheesed. There we go. Alright. Okay, so many things. So we got Necromancer's Minion. He's really cool. If I point somewhere on the screen and hit the C button for that skill, it summons this little guy and he shoots and does the same amount of damage I will, and then he disappears after a while. So he can be really handy. We now have some chests here. We can pop those open and get some items. So we got a Goldium Arrow, don't care, and then a Zweihander, which I think is the legendary sword we were talking about, which is used to unlock something. So when I made my fire staff, I created that fire gem out of the 2 fire bugs. If I if I combine those gems with a Zweihander, I get a special type of sword imbued with magic, and I think that's what they're talking about there. A Goldium Great Blade is used for a battle axe, so sadly I can't make that into an actual pickaxe, so I'm just going to get rid of that. You end up getting a lot of junk you really don't need. Take you, combine you, pop you in there. Alright, let's continue on. I feel like I'm doing a terrible job explaining this game and I'm getting sidetracked way too easily, but there are a lot of things going on, so hopefully you guys are getting the gist of what's happening at least. Kill you dead. And let's pop open this plant. There we go. Give me them herbs. So I think we've seen all the mob types for this biome. I'm surprised we even saw the mini boss lady. She seems to be kind of rare, as far as I know. Be dead. Be dead. It's so easy to cheese as a mage. I love it. It's totally my type of playstyle. Just stay out of harm's way and kill them from range. Okay, stomach is grumbling. If you get down to 0 hunger, I think, just like in Minecraft, you will start to take damage every once in a while, but it's a lot slower damage than in Minecraft. Alright, fairy lady. Get thundered. Oh, she's dodging. Oh, she dropped an ice bug. I did not realize they could do that. Very interdasting. Aha, there's our first gold ore. So you need an... Oh, hold on. We are not being left alone right now in order for me to talk to you. There we go. Oh man, double kill. So you need an iron pick to be able to collect gold. So that's the main reason why you need to rank up. And then you need a gold pick in order to pick up or be able to mine diamond. Okay, so now we are only given the option of going to the cave, which is full of bats and spiders. But shouldn't be too bad now that we have all our gear situated. I would love to buy you, but I don't think I'll be able to afford you. Oh, I can afford the gold pick though. Done and done. Vial of poison, get out of my life. You can actually throw those vials of poison just like in Minecraft, but you can also, like in Minecraft, you can hurt yourself with them, so I don't really care to do that. Sell you off. Sell you. Let me just show you what I mean with these Y-handers here, since I have 2 ice bugs. Combine that for an ice gem, and then combine that, and then you have this crazy Y-hander. What's it actually called now? Ice brand. So it does a ton of damages. Attack is 95. It swings really, really slow, and then it creates the same magical effect that your staff would. So, I mean, for a melee character, they're really good. It's just the really, really slow swing makes it hard to time it out properly. Alright, let us make another little fire starter, sell off the monster hide. I'll hold on to these herbs for now. Let's cook up a little bit so we have plenty of foods available to us as we are adventuring around here. So, besides what we saw at the beginning with the new unlockable characters and companions, I think the only other like new stuff we're gonna see is at the end. There's a final boss that you have to fight, and it sounds like he has been made more difficult, which is, I think, is a good thing because as a ranged or magic character, it's kind of laughably easy. Let's go ahead and make another piece of iron gear just to start getting that much stronger. The wearable gear ranks up just like the tools do, iron, gold, and diamond. We're nowhere near getting enough gold for stuff, so I'm just gonna go ahead and start making another piece of iron. And get those, and then come right over here and talk to this fine young lady. Boop, boop, and then we need to make a helmet. And you can also craft your own shield, but I think it only increases your HP. Later on, we'll be able to pick up a better shield from chests, and that'll do us solid. Okay, I think we're ready to move on here. I'm a little hurt, but not enough for me to really worry about it and want to drink a potion. So I think we're just gonna head on into the cave. Oh, and we've got friends right off the bat. Get destroyed. Now this is kind of interesting. So you see all these egg sacs here. If you break enough of those, you will spawn in a mini boss. So it's a little bit like you can do it on purpose. I'm gonna do that because she's not all that hard when you're a mage, and you get a lot of XP and whatnot from her. So we're gonna work on summoning that mini boss, which you will see before too terribly long. I don't really know why I'm collecting more iron because I don't need it. So I think I'm gonna stop actually. Oh, there was a mimic ore. You got mimic chests and mimic ores, which are really annoying. Okay, so we're not one-shotting these guys just yet. We're one-shotting the bats though, which isn't so bad. Boop. So the bats have a really quick move set and makes them hard to deal with if you're not doing it from range. So I'm very glad that we have all of the staffs we need. Let's go ahead and start summoning in this mini boss here by breaking a bunch of egg sacs. There we go, the brood mother. Now if we can get her in a situation where she's easily cheesed, I would appreciate that. If we get her going like up and down or side to side or something like that, she ain't no thing, basically. Oh, ouch, that was poorly handled. Okay, come over here. Now, I don't want to kill her with my thunder staff while she's underground because then all the drops will get lost, which is really sucky. Okay, so come over here one more time so we get you nice and horizontal, and then I can just kite back and forth. There we go. Not too bad. I shouldn't have taken the damage I did. I'm gonna go ahead and drink a pot. But yeah, she's really not too bad, and because you can keep summoning her in, you get a lot of XP and gold and whatnot from this level, if done properly. Boop. Now, if you don't want, oh, hello. If you don't want to deal with her, then be very careful of the The egg sacs. Oh dear, I've spawned in double. Okay, this could get interesting. Alrighty then. I think that first one, ooh, is close to death. Okay, let's see if we can get them in a decent situation here. Get dead. Seriously. Okay, oh, there's a lot of them. Oh, there's a lot. That one should be almost dead, right? Oh no, she died above the ceiling, so now I don't get all the beautiful, beautiful drops, and that was completely pointless. Give me your stuff, broodmother. Come on now. There we go. Woohoo, level up. Do I get an extra stat? Magic stat? Oh yeah, I do. Thank you, RNG. Alright, let's progress on here. I'm gonna just start cheesing these guys, destroy the ink sacs. This is why the fire staff is amazing. You can just shoot at them from outside their aggro range and just ruin their lives, basically. So, with the mimic ores, I don't know how to tell if it's a mimic or not, or if there even is a way to tell. With the chests, though, you can kind of see like a little red tongue sticking out of the side, and that tells you if it's a mimic or not. So this one we have to our right is not a mimic. Plus, you can also just fire at it from a distance or something like that, and if it starts taking damage, you know it's a mimic. Okay, we got nothing terribly important there. Oh, hello, guy. Be dead. Now, I don't know why we are not finding more gold ore, because that's our limiting factor right now, is we need more gold so we can start ranking up our equipment. Oh, hi. I wasn't sure if you had spawned in, and you totally did. So I took some silly contact damage there, but we will cheese the heck out of her as we do, and we will collect her sweet, sweet drops, and we leveled up again. All right. So let's get a bunch of spiders hopping around over here. I almost let him run into me for no good reason. There we go, get destroyed, and there is some gold, finally. Oh yeah, you tried to hop over that, didn't you, guy? How'd that work out for you? Oh, man, another mimic, seriously? Okay, a little bit more gold. None of those chests are mimics. Let's go ahead and take care of these enemies before we start worrying about chests and getting another broodmother going. Come over here, smack you. Oh, and we're at the end, okay. So what do you have for us? Aha, a ring. Let's drop some stuff and make room. Oh, diamond ore, are you kidding me? Nice, and then monster. So this one will decrease our HP, but really, really strongly increase our magic, which I will absolutely do. I'll take another one of those if I can get it. Cooked meat and a bone arrow, really? But hey, getting a diamond ore without needing to mine it, that's pretty solid. Can we summon another broodmother just by ruining these last 2 egg sacs? I wouldn't mind. Let's see, does one spawn in? You don't really get any audio cues or anything like that. It's just, she shows up. Doesn't look like we do. Alright, so we could go to the dungeon, which is where all the high tier gear lies, but it's a lot more difficult, or we can go to the Veld. And I want to do that because Veld is a great place for pelt, and I want to stock up on that so we can start getting our next level gear.